Hi everyone, I have a small Tuesday morning haul to share, and they don't have a Tuesday morning near me, but I went up to my daughter's and they have one near her, so I had to stop there. And I got this Jen Hadfield Reaching Out paper pad. It was $6.99, so it's hard to resist for $6.99. I guess I'll try to kind of keep it this way. Well, I'll see if I can do it without knocking over my lights. Okay, how about like that? Okay, so there's the cut apart sheet. I love the peace sign because I'm from the 70s. And then this is one of my favorite papers because I love a tiny flower. There should be more tiny flowers in every collection. And I love the bicycles. I started using them for no particular reason. Here's the 2x2s. And here's a little flower, and I'm not crazy about that type of flower, but I really like the colors. I think I can work it in. And I love a gingham. This one's a diagonal gingham, if that's what they call it. I have no idea. And this is super cute. The little pink heart, or the little gold hearts on the peachy pink paper. I guess it's more of a peachy. And then the real pretty rainbows, real good. I like the colors. And it looks like, I don't know if they're just dancing or if they're doing like YMCA. I don't know, because of their dancing or their arms. I have no idea. It looks like dancing. It says Better Together. And then a turquoise with a dot, and it's like a tone on tone. Here's another tiny flower, and look at the border strip. It's got little coffee cups, peace, heart, flower. That's cute. And here's another flower. I like that. That's a cute flower. And I really love the colors. Really pretty. And another gingham, and it's a diagonal, and it kind of looks like what? It's kind of like a golden yellow. This is the kind of yellow I like. And the little houses, which every time I see one with houses, I just want to cut them all out. And really pretty rainbows. Love this color. My daughter's foster, she had bought him, they're like rainbows, but they're kind of like rubbery and, good for him to chew on and stuff. And they were like these unusual colors, really cute. And, oh, I got such cute pictures of him that I can't wait to scrapbook them. And then it's like a rainbow of flowers. That's really cute. And then these are like emojis, but they're in the golden brown color. So that's kind of different. I wonder if they're considered emojis. I don't know. But they're like this kind of color. And this will be really pretty as a background because I like that golden color. It'd be nice for the recipe book. Again, those flowers, and it's got a navy background. That is pretty. And then another tone on tone green. I think this doesn't repeat. I think they're all their own, or it's just one of everything. Okay, and so the heart, like a floral heart. And I gotta say their branding strips are super cute too. And here's I don't know if it's, it almost looks navy. And then cute border strip again. And these are heart earths. Like love the earth. or love all the people of the earth, I would say. All the cut aparts. I really love that. Okay, so it does repeat because that's how it started out. Okay. There's quite a bit of paper here. What is it? So there's 48. So there's 24. There's got to be like 24 sheets before it repeats. Yeah, because that's half the paper. So that's a fun pad. And where am I putting it? I have no idea. I have stuff sitting here that needs to be put away since I got home. Okay, and then I got Willow and Sage by Bo Bunny. And again, it's got 48 sheets. And again, it was $6.99. I was glad that the price didn't go up. Oh, and again, it's got a beautiful border strip. I don't know how come I'm so drawn. I think it's because it's a little pattern. But I thought this was just so pretty. I don't know, just to me it looked like, kind of reminded me of like the Mente papers with the pretty flowers. I just thought it was so pretty. And I love this little golden, almost like a halo around the flower. It's just so, so pretty. And here's some roses. And they're the mauves, the lavenders, and then a golden brown. And maybe a shade lighter. Real pretty. And little, kind of little flowers, kind of the in-betweens, really pretty. They'd be pretty cut, you know, as cut aparts or a diagonal or vertical. Really pretty. I love that kind of thing. I love that as a background. And this is really pretty. And look at that. It's got all these leaves, and I'm not sure what they're called. But I love the gold thread that's running through this collection. And here it is again. Oh, I wanted to look and see what the border these are. Okay, so now it's like it's a pattern that's above there, or before it. So here's the beautiful leaves, the circle, and then the watercolor. So, so pretty. I love that golden strand that's running through it. And here's the beautiful flowers again. They kind of look like a peony here. And little tiny berries, splashes of gold. Just gorgeous. And here's just a random dot. And then it's got splashes of like, it looks like it's sparkly, but it's not glittery feeling, just like the gold ones. Except for this time, it's like a dark turquoise. And again, it's got that running through everything. And that's really pretty, that honeycomb with the flowers in it. Beautiful. I love these colors. Purple and the green are so pretty together. And here's kind of more of a limey green. And again, it's that variegated. And with the little sparkles. And here's some that looks like hydrangeas. And they're purple, green, like a darker, kind of a dark rosy red. A dark, well, a light pink, a brighter pink, the golden colors, and the darker golden colors, just beautiful. And here's a stripe, and again, it's got that gold thread running through it, or sparkly. It looks like it's sparkly, but it's not gold. It is the green. So pretty. And the cut aparts are beautiful. When I was just kind of flipping through when it was still all taped together, and I thought, oh my gosh, I love it. For that, to me, just seeing those four, I kind of had an idea of what the whole pad would look like. So gorgeous. And even though it showed it here, it's like you really couldn't get a feel for it until you kind of got a little sample when you looked at it. But I think those are just beautiful. And here's just a pink overall pattern. And the same pattern but with yellow in it and white. Here's that peachy pink, variegated. Oh, I just love these colors. That is so pretty to me. Okay, I just want to think about what I'm putting on here. I love, love, love these colors. It's kind of a lavender blue, the kind of a pale turquoise, the dark turquoise, the sagey green. Gorgeous. And look at that. Just watercolor. I almost wish I'd have bought 2 pads of this because it's so pretty. And then the leaves, which is pretty. And this has that, it looks like there's like bubbles, or, you know, like I always think of it as like blurred lights behind there. So pretty. And here's a purple. And that's gorgeous. Here's a stripe, or they could be border strips. Beautiful. And kind of a little bit of everything from the collection, like usual. And here's kind of a rosy color. And it looks like what? Kind of like pussy willows. Really pretty. And here's some cut aparts. Just love these colors. Just gorgeous. Memories and documented. And here is just a little strip of tiny flowers. And then we're back to the same one again. Okay, and the other thing I got at Tuesday morning, actually I got 2 other things. I got a crocodile, and this one makes like the ticket stub cut, and then this one makes like a fancy cut on the other side where it's kind of cut in and rounded. I know it's going to show up there better than what if I punch it. So that's that. And this was $19.99, but I don't know if you haven't chomped with a crocodile, it's like you just have no idea how it cuts through like butter. And I have the one that's like just a hole punch, and I've cut through a wooden nickel with that. So I mean, they're quite thick, like probably, I don't know, more than 1/8 of an inch. And I chomped through that with no problem. And then I got this little notebook. This was $3.99, and it was just so pretty. And lots of times I write lists like this, and I just thought that's so pretty. I'd like to look, you know, as long as it's going to take me to use this up for groceries, I'd like to look at it that long because it's so pretty. So I bought that. Okay, and then I've heard where people shop their stash. Well, I was at my daughter's, and she hasn't scrapbooked for a long time, but she was still buying paper, even in, well, the papers that, or the pads I looked at, some were from 2020, some were from 2019. I don't know if I've seen any that were before that, but there was one, and they were in a tote. I don't know how the people got them here when she moved, because they would have been so heavy. But she left me pull out some, and this was one that I pulled out of a pad, and it was like it was a nautical pad. And you see how it looks like rope, but it's like in these squares, and I just thought that was so pretty. And I'm pretty sure the pad was Craft Smart pad that was nautical. But I loved this one, so I asked her if I could have it, and she said yes. And then this one here, how it looks like just fancy designed waves. Isn't that gorgeous? And I love how it's that variegated color. So I got 2 of those. She said I would want to do 2 pages alike, so she said you might as well take them both. And then this one here, this is like one of my favorite patterns just because it kind of looks like blurry lights, like from a distance or something, but I don't know, I always love that. And again, I don't know what, those might have been loose. Some of the pages were loose, so I don't even know where they came from. But a lot of them were from one of those Craft Smart ones. And then this grid pattern, and it's a, I would say it's kind of a warmer pink. And then this one that kind of looks like a sunshine yellow. And oh, and this one's textured too. The dots actually stick out. So I thought that was neat. And this too, I think it was from the same paper pad. And yeah, it was from the same paper pad. So I thought that would be a cute one for maybe for a boy layout. So I got 2 of those. And I know this one was just loose in there, and there was only one that I seen. And I just thought that was so pretty. So she said I could take that too. And then this one here for a boy, I thought that would make great boy paper. And this, the whole thing was dark like this, which I'm not really a lover of that, but I thought that would even make a great background for a boy layout, where I could kind of use it as like a frame around it. So I got that. And I'm sorry I didn't write down anything. Oh, and I don't even know how these, I didn't actually mean to take these home. So I don't know how come I have those. Oh, I think she said here, she wanted me to do some pictures from her wedding, I think she said. So she sent those. And then this plaid that I thought would be real cute for one of the girls. And then this plaid I thought was very unusual. I don't know if I've ever seen one where it's red and pink. So I thought that was super cute. And then, now these ones I can tell you because I actually took the whole pad. I said, oh, those are beautiful. You should let me have those. And she said, go ahead. And she said, but when she started scrapbooking again, she said, you have to let me have whatever I want. Okay, so this is Martha Stewart. And does it have a name? I don't know if they have a name. It says Life is Sweet there. But this is beautiful pinks, turquoises, dark, you know, light and dark turquoise, and gold, and it has gold foil. And look at that. It's like, isn't that beautiful? Hopefully there's not so much glare that you can't enjoy the beauty of it, because I thought that was gorgeous. And that was in here, but once, you know, I tore that out, and then when I said, oh, I should have all this, and she said, oh, go ahead. So I just stuck it back in there. So this one here has got a real soft mint color. I mean, at first I thought, is that white or is it not? And then with that gold foil. Oh, and these are patterned on both sides. So this has the turquoise squiggly, like a little heart pattern on there. I hope you can kind of see that. I think it kind of shows up there. And I mean, sometimes I think you can't see it, and then I look when I put it on the computer, it's like, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, and so it's got this watercolor rose and the pink and the green. And this says Life is Sweet. And then it's just got the outline of flowers over here. And then this beautiful, and again, they're not overly large flowers, so it could be used for, you know, small child or a baby. I like that. And then this one here that kind of looks like fabric. And this same as that mint colored one, except for it's a pink. And then the same as the other, but it's lighter color and the turquoise background. And isn't that beautiful? And then swans. And the background of that is a pink, that pink swirl like the other. Oh, I'm gonna look, I wanna look at the, if it shows a date on here. And it does not. Because I'm thinking, I wonder if this came out like when Maggie Holmes doing the swans. So, but the colors are just gorgeous. And this here is like a, you know, varied color. But it's like, I want to say it's like wisteria because it looks like hanging flowers. It's got the butterflies on there. And the back is that variegated color again. And the border strips, I mean, that's so beautiful, just like it is. I would have a hard time even cutting it, but I would if I had to. But it would be beautiful just to use like that. I love the colors. And then on the back, it's swirly green, like that minty color. And more of those small flowers. And these ones have, it almost looks like it's got stems. It almost looks like it's growing from there, and then with the leaves, like a branch. And then this wavy pattern in 2 shades of pink. And then this here, it almost looks like it has a wood grain, but it's pinks and then that gold foil in it. And there was only one of those, so I don't know what she did with the other one, because she told me she was set on using 2 if she used 1. And then you have that variegated, but I don't know if she started out like that, but she could have used it for something else, because I know sometimes she'd make other things even if she wasn't doing scrapbooking. And here's that wisteria look where it looks like hanging vines. And again, that variegated. And then you got the wave in the 2 shades of the turquoise. And here's that same look as the pink, but this is green and kind of that lavender blue. Oh, and there's only one of these too. Huh. Oh, and she did pull one out. Okay, so maybe she was just doing something with those 2 things, but because I can see she really did use that. Okay. And then the cut aparts. And I know she did stuff for a wedding, so I mean, some of it could have came out of here. And then like I always think of them as mermaid scales. And more of the swans. And then the turquoise with little hearts in it, little tiny waves through it. And this one here, I can't tell if it's white or pink, and I couldn't tell in her lighting either, but it's got the gold foil. And this one here, it kind of, as soon as I start to turn it, oh, you know what? It looks pink from this. So does it look blue from this? Not so much. It does look pink from this. Okay, so you got those mermaid scales again. And this one's just a butterfly paper. But the colors in here are just beautiful. And there's kind of a lattice look or the rosette look. More of the wisteria look with the foil. Oh, and then you have the waves, and this time it's kind of a peachy tone and the white, and then an all over vine pattern. And the back of that is another all over vine pattern, but in the pink. So that's gorgeous, and it's Martha Stewart. Some people aren't making paper anymore. Martha Stewart should have kept making paper. And same with Teresa Collins. I just love her papers. And I don't even know if I had any of Teresa Collins' paper because I think I missed it. This one here is a Craft Smart, which I think she said is from Michael's. I don't have a Michael's near me, so it's rare that I've made it up there. But this one here, it says it's meant to be invention future. Okay, so this is like mint and the yellows. And so here's like a, I don't think these are double-sided, no. So you've got this geometric, yep, 2 of those. You got a green gingham, and it's that minty color. And then the cut-aparts. And the colors, again, of this collection are just so beautiful. There's some peaches in this. I was thinking it was all mint and yellow, but I guess there is some peach in here. Oh yeah, there is here too. Oh, and there probably was in the front. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, and this also has foil. And look at these little daisies. They are just adorable. And here's the lemons. It reminds me of the, oh, what's it called? The Simple Stories, the lemon collection. That kind of reminds me of that. The colors are similar, except for these are a lighter shade, I think, than that. Because I know that the teals were darker in that. But this is real pretty. And then the, I don't know, kind of a diamond geometric. More bicycles. More flowers. And this is kind of a random, kind of a, not really a dot, kind of a free flow dot. This is really pretty. The little flowers, you know, I just think there should be more of those. And cut apart sheet. Okay, and they do 2 cut apart sheets. I don't remember if I noticed that. And it's got the typewriter. It's got the geometric hearts. Oh, this is really pretty. The vine that's on green paper. And these kind of look like free-form hearts because they're not perfect. But that's cute. Kind of, they look like, what, computer, the inside of a computer reminds me of. Okay, and more little tiny flowers, which I always love those. That's probably how come I said you have to give me this too. And then variegated from turquoise to green. Oh, this is the one that she was gone and she said, well, take what you want, I won't even notice. Okay, this has little birds, and I gotta tell you, the other day when I was looking at it, in the lighting, it must have been, the lighting must have been so bad because I could not tell that they were actually birds. So that's so funny. Now this is a little more green than the turquoise, but still just as pretty. And there's the border strips, and it's got really super cute cameras. Those would be fun to cut out. The bikes, of course. And this looks more like the Stingray bike. How fun is that? And then kind of a random speckled paper. Yeah, but really pretty colors. Oh, and look at this plaid. Beautiful. Oh, and some frames. Now I don't even remember seeing those when I looked at it. So the frames, and then a brick. And this one where all the daisies are at the bottom, and then it's kind of a variegated turquoise. It looks like it goes turquoise to green, but kind of more like sideways. And then little hearts in turquoise with some random ones in yellow. So that's that. So that's my haul I wanted to show. So it's like I shopped my daughter's her stash, and so I might get to do that again because she's got a whole nother tub. Can't wait to see it. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.